Okay, we are away. Just finished qualifying. Somehow managed to get on P2 in car number 21. It's kind of rare. And we are testing to see whether we get dropped frames today. We were getting a lot of dropped frames last time. Let's see what happens. Good though. P2 is pretty good. Fingers crossed. I mean, even a top 10 finish would be good here. So don't really want to be under too much pressure from the guys behind. If there's faster people, are definitely qualified out of position. So we'll just have to see if we can hang on a little bit and see what we can do. Top 5 would be amazing. Top 10 would be acceptable. Crashing on the first lap would be not. You just never know. You just never know if it's going to be a good race or not. That's the cool thing about the race. Giant cup of water to make sure I increase the chances of me needing to pee before a race is finished. Old man problems.
That's the end of the session, P2.
P2. We actually held on to P2. Are we actually live? Make sure we are. I'm not 100% sure how you make sure you are. Yes, we are. It's just the bit rate is too high. It says I read the recommended uploading stress. I need. Alrighty, grid up. Sit in the grid and enjoy the cars. Oh, that's right. We don't see any. Too funny.
Seconds.
We don't want to windshield tail off. We don't need it. We don't need tires. Zero drop frames so far. So it's holding the 24,000 kilobits per second, which I believe is 24 megabits per second. Thereabouts.
40 minutes. The track temp is 26 Celsius. The air temp is 25.
Oh, we have a flasher. Lovely. Do love a flasher. Got to make sure my flashies is working.
Okay, rolling start. Stay in the pole row in the left column.
It's a Porsche block eye on the front row.
The safety car speed is 70 kilometers per hour.
I really don't want to fight with Michael at the start. I just want to tuck in behind him. Hopefully we can make that work. Hopefully we have the same plan. Pair of us were quite a bit ahead of P3 and 4, so if we can work together and not slow each other up, that is our best chance here. We know Ricardo is Mr. Flashy, so he's probably going to be the annoying one at the start. And we don't really care if that's the case.
Go, go, go.
Okay, he backed off, that's good. Shows us decent intent. Backed off, put himself under unnecessary pressure from behind. First lap is all about just staying stable. Okay, they are getting racy behind, that's good. The more racy the people are behind you, the more chance you've got of getting away.
Michael, car number 11, is leading the race.
And I just want a gap behind me. Not 0.4 of a second. How can there be gravel? 0.7. People go off track on the very first lap. If we can stay with the leader, I'll be very, very happy. Oh, I see. Mason got past Ricardo behind us. So we do have somebody quick behind us. And then Michael and I not making a mistake and just not let Mason catch us, but technically he's supposed to be faster than us. I was slow through there.
The gap to P3 behind is now 0.47. The leader's just done a 119.14. The guy behind has just done a 119.07.
Yeah, that guy's fast. Minute race, and a lot still to happen.
Okay, Paul, keep Alan on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. P2.
He's putting me under pressure from behind.
Window for refueling should open about lap 10. It'll end on lap 20. New fastest lap for Lehman, 118.91.
I mean, really, the top 4 are starting to break away, so if I can stay in this pack, top 5 is definitely possible. It's definitely on the cards if I can just hang with this, guys. Not good.
Okay, Paul, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Well, that was at 120.16. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Yeah, this guy, we kind of want him in front of us.
Left. Clear left.
We really need to be in front of this car. Sector 3.
Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Well, that kind of sucks. Definitely inflicted damage on him. I don't know if it was actually me or the guy behind me. But that was just weird, the way that he sort of glitched.
Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. On your right. Clear right. Car left. Clear left.
Sorry, Mason, I should have given you a bit more space there.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Paul.
Scruffy. Very scruffy.
intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it.
Guy's definitely quicker behind. Much quicker.
Just done a 119.86.
Okay. Things are getting lively. There is a big old line of cars behind.
Reel in Michael in. The gap's now 0.5.
Big old line.
Don't be pressured. Keep your exit speeds up.
Definitely got a little damage myself because you can just feel how loose I am in turn one. And through there. Maybe I'm getting too much heat in my back tires. These are not quick lap times. That's why there's so many cars behind us. Come on, I have to have a run on them this time.
When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P20. Okay, Paul, you need to pass this track. You're losing too much time.
You know what? That just goes to show you sometimes the best way is just to keep the pressure on and not to try and push past somebody. That was a bit wobbly, a bit too much curve on the inside.
You've used half your fuel.
Alright, how was my run? So Mason I kind of owe a place to for barging into him, so I'm definitely not going to fight him if he makes the move, but chances are Manu's going to follow him straight through. Now that's an off track.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
You know what? I think we probably can take that in third. I don't think the shift is worth it.
Well done, Paul. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. You're now in the lead.
Oh, and he's gone wide, 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 wide. Thank you, Mason, for the space there. He's been very respectful. You know, there's sometimes an advantage to being a little bit slow. Yeah, it is early in the morning here. It's 7 a.m. Got to do a quick one before the Formula One starts. But I'm car number 21, way out of position. Oh, Mason's gone to pit early. Interesting strategy. Do we follow him?
Behind is Petit. You've just done a 120.79. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
It seemed to make it worse when they added the spec map stuff to the car templates. That's when I lost all willingness and ability to do it. I'm like, oh, I don't care about this anymore. Really, since 2009? What resolution is the helmet? Don't say that. I'm way older than that.
Okay, Paul, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it.
I'm hoping... Okay.
That was 120.08.
We got a flasher behind us. He's welcome to overtake. All he's got to do is overtake. I'm out here on merit, even though I got a little bit of damage from some earlier scruffiness. I am entitled to hold my position. No, exactly. Flashes in iRacing are so annoying. Like, what do they think you're going to do? Just, oh, he's flashing at me, I shall get out of his way. I don't think so. He's got a run on me here, though. Didn't take it. He didn't take it. Oh, he's going to so punt me. So punt me. You can just see it coming. He's going to be one of those stick his nose in where it doesn't belong kind of drives, isn't it? That's how we're going to die. We can see it. That's foreshadowing. But I'm not willing to give up the lead just because he's willing to put me off. But you know it's coming. What I need to do is back him up into the guy behind him. He'd be worried less about me if he's under pressure from behind. You know what surprises me is that they don't make more use of advertising. Like, internet advertising is so big, I'm surprised they don't have dynamic ads around the circuits and on the cars and even on the helmets. I guess the audience isn't big enough to justify that.
Right side.
That time we made a mistake.
Clear right.
That's 20 minutes to go. Come on, Paul, don't let him get away.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
P2, we're halfway home. We estimate 5 laps remaining on this tank. You've just done a 121.00.
I got no grip, it's just terrible out here. Yeah, I just didn't want to fight him. I'm car 21. Gonna get a stack of IRating for finishing in the top 5. So why do I need to get into a crash with that guy? Oh, no. Oh, good. Ferrari did the same thing.
This fucker's trying to distract you. Don't let him.
The tires are hot. I gotta calm down. Five laps to pit.
Gap to Manny. Ahead is now 1.1.
See what happened behind because I held up the Ferrari.
Well, you got about 4 laps of fuel left.
He got caught by Mo. Jesus, every time I go around there I'm gonna lose my butt. We still have a chance on the pits, on the pit. This is a hard pit entry. People make mistakes, unfortunately, including me, all the time in here in the pit. And we don't know where, oh, fuck's sake. We don't know where Mason is.
Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. You have 7 incident points.
7 incident points! Holy crap, Jim. Say it isn't so. Now maybe I'm already pissed off. Maybe we will box the next time around just to get it out of the way.
Three laps of fuel remaining. Michael behind is pitting now. Mo is reeling you in. The gap's now 0.7.
See, I can't even hold full throttle through there at the moment. You know, I'm practicing like talking and driving at the same time, and yes, it does make me mess up. But I just got to get better at it. You know what, I think I will box this lap while I still have a little space behind me. We'll see how much damage we're actually carrying. If it says 0 damage, I'll be very surprised. I hope that's okay.
Clear left.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. We'll fuel you to the end of the race.
Yeah. But Jimmy, it seems, even though, you know, it's the mental capacity to have that left over. I don't have the mental capacity. I'm too old.
2, 1. Box now.
27 seconds of repairs.
Front left, 90%. Rear left, 89.
It's enough to make life difficult.
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching.
That's unfortunate.
On your left. Clear left.
É por isso que bate, cara. É lugar de passar, velho.
This is car number 5, so maybe he's quick.
Alright, Paul, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Oh, mate's on up ahead in front of us. So he did well. 3 seconds he gained. That's pretty good. I don't know how you pronounce his name. I'm going with Mason. There's no accent on the C, so kind of hard to tell if it's a French name.
The driver in front of us is Moon, car number 5. Wallen is pitting from position 4. You should come out a little way behind you.
Everyone tries this after watching Jimmy Broadbent. We are not a whole heap better going through there than we were before. So our 10 seconds of repairs didn't make a lot of difference. Macy on. May he see me on my way. That's... Oh, for fuck's sake. Haha. Funny joke, Paul. Oh, come on. I was stationary.
You have 11 incident
I can't do anything more than be stationary, people.
You think it might be Prin. Mo is pitting from P2. You think he'll come out just in front.
Can't do anything more than stay stationary.
Turn 8. It looks like Prin. Okay, Paul. The next car is Bar. Car number 27.
Bugger.
B license.
I reckon I've got more than 10 seconds worth of damage now.
Right, the guy ahead of us is 1 lap behind.
Getting told off for talking. Because I was trying to read the pronunciation of his name. Nah, the car's just super unpredictable and super loose. I don't know what the damage is, but it's just not nice to drive at the moment.
17th place.
We can still get positive IRating out of this.
Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way around.
Wonder if I still have a wing. It feels like I have a wing. Ah, what am I talking about? I'd be dead by now if I didn't.
The leader, Manny, is pitting.
Let's just try and nurse this and get it home. Yeah, a little bit. Not your fault though. Definitely my fault. Can't be helped if you're a little over ambitious. I see, same thing again. I'm just turning in a little too sharp.
Track limits, watch those lines. You have 12 incident points.
I think what we'll do
Okay, Paul, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. The guy in
is
front
roll our
is
brake bias
Simon,
forward a little
car
bit.
number 40.
See if we can't get our tyres to sort of come
16th
back to us
place.
at the back. Because we're losing it at the back. 17 for a penalty. I think we're still fine. Not worried about safety rating. Frankly, safety rating is just not something to worry about. £12. We got 5. We got a whole off track and a whole crash yet to go. If you're not using them, you're not trying hard enough. I'm gonna do something else I shouldn't do. Turn my fan on. Gonna get sweaty.
You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go.
Now, sometimes when they fix your repairs, they actually make it worse, and I think that's exactly what happened this time.
Come on, stay focused.
Car right. Clear right.
P16, that lap time was 1:20.81. Don't panic, we'll get him back.
One of my least favourite moves, the last minute dive into turn 1. If you have the speed, there are better places to do it than there.
The gap to Alex Jar in front is now 0.7.
Only have one more guy behind us, and then there's a big old gap. So we're probably going to roll in around that 16, 17 slot.
Leader has just done a 1:19.10.
They pitted yet? They have, haven't they?
Okay, Paul, the next car is Alex Jar, car number 3.
Have they pitted? They must have. I pitted with 3 laps to go.
P17 is gaining on you. The gap is now 0.46. Go faster than us into turn 10.
Yeah, not much we're going to be able to do about Jonathan behind us. He's going to get past us. It's just a matter of when, not if. There's my back end going again. And it went a completely different place that time. See, I'm just sitting duck going down here.
On your right.
They ain't got no grip.
Clear right.
Oh, Paul, come on mate, defend your position.
They ain't got no grip. I was never going to be able to fight him. And now we can relax. We got 7 seconds. The start of this race was a little bit scrappy. The guy in front of me went off track, came over, and then there was one of those iRacing things where he looked like he was off to the left, and then he suddenly jumped back and was right in front of me, so we collided. It wasn't either fault, it just was a thing.
You've used half your fuel.
So we had damage on basically lap 1. Definitely struggling. Go even more forward with my brake pad.
17.
Okay, now we're one collision away.
Within the track limits. You have 13 incident points.
It's a hard track to be consistent on.
Alright, Paul, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
I focused on braking early to maximize the exit, and then it seemed to take forever to get to the apex. Not right. I can never quite get that balance right. I think it's the hardest thing in racing, is getting that balance of braking soon enough, but not that. Just ignore that example. I think we got a freebie place. May have just picked up another one.
There's an incident in turn 1. Looks like it's thunk.
I wonder if that's the noise he made when he hit the wall. Shame he was a lap car, so no good for us. Julio behind us is actually catching us. We'll see what state the car is when we're done. When I get on the straight, I'll work out how I gotta do the same thing again. The car's slowing down really well for there. We have 3 minutes to go. Do you think Julio can make up 3.5 seconds in 3 minutes? It's only, what, 2.5 laps, 3 laps? Is it 2 or 3 laps to go? Should be 2. I think we're safe where we are. How's my stream been? Past couple of days when I've been trying different things, the stream's been dropping frames, been freezing.
8 is reeling you in.
Have you seen any freezing?
3 seconds. 16th place.
Bloody iRacing cones. Okay, good. I don't. Amazingly, the only thing I did was actually up the bit rate, not decrease it. So I don't know if it was just my network, but I have like a 1 gigabit upload, so that, I mean, which of course they say it's 1 gigabit, but I actually get about 400, 500 megabits per second up.
Okay, Paul, the next car is Alex Jar, car number 3.
Please be the last lap. I need this to be over. Yeah.
That lap was a 120.59.
You might be right. I'm only running 20. I think it's a 2080 that's in the media machine. It's not a particularly good encoder on a 20 series graphics card. If that happens again, maybe it's just getting hot. I use NDI to send the game and the cameras to the PC that does the streaming. And NDI uses a huge amount of bandwidth, so it's really hard on the encoders. Maybe we need to get like a 4070, you know, that's got good encoding but crappy graphics. Okay, last lap. I don't think we're going to have a problem, hopefully, with Julia catching us. Well, that's a disappointing 16th place from second on the grid. At least we'll get a look at what damage we're rocking. I fancy doing some single-seater next. One of the better turn-ins I've had to that. Okay, home stretch now, folks. We survived. Who do you think we owe an apology for crashing in front of? Yeah, I was very lucky. I think he just hit me square in the body. I'm surprised he didn't make his way around me. I mean, there was plenty of warning for him to not crash into me.
P16, there we go, it's over. Bring it back round.
I mean, I was stationary at the time, so let's see how bent we are. Yeah. There's your problem. So what did we have right from the start? Let's look at like when the lap time started to fall off. Yeah, I had that damage right from the start on the back. So that was struggling, man. I was struggling. That's unfortunate. Where did we pit? This lap? And then we crashed this lap. Let's see. You should always watch your crashes. Oh, okay, so he really didn't stand a chance. Yeah, he went the wrong way. He went off track to try and avoid me. Where is he? So what would you have done if you were this guy? You can see me from here crashing. But look at me, I'm heading like I'm going to head right across the track. I'm on my brakes. You can see my brake lights are on. It's just ABS. I actually let off the brake there at the end.
That's the end of the session.
Oh dear, poor guy. Who is this guy? Jules. Let's see if he's still around. Nah, he's gone. It was worth saying sorry. I mean, that's just one of those kind of racing incidents. I mean, I was on my brakes. That's what you're supposed to do. I did come to a stop. How bad was the result? We only lost 4 irating. That's not the end of the world. Can't complain about that. Have a bit of a disaster and only lose 4 irating. I'll take that. Do I really want to do? Shall I do the fix? I've never done the fix. That just seems like doing the same thing. I've never driven at Jerez, and I don't have it, so I'd have to buy it. Druxton and a Formula 4 might be fun. Super Formula fix at Phillip Island. Ooh, that might be interesting. Or do I try and get a bit of redemption? The fixed races, bloody chaos stuff. Go on. Aim for some redemption. Then after this one, we'll go and watch the Formula One. Funny how long it takes to load if you don't click the button. I was just seeing a notification on my phone from Jaxer, the Irish guy that streams on YouTube. He was doing a league race. I wanted to do it, and I looked at the time and it said it was 8:30. And I was all excited, so I joined his Discord. I was going to sign up for it. Then I found out that it was 8:30 UK time, and it was like 12:30 my time, which is no good because, fortunately, I have a day job. So I'm 99% sure that if I start streaming when I'm supposed to be at work, someone might notice. It's not cool. Yeah, that's the time zone problem, isn't it? I mean, I'm assuming there are a fair share of races in Australia. You are in Australia, aren't you? I'm remembering that correct. My memory's not the best. All right. I need new gloves. Hey, that's the livery that I run on the other Porsche when I run the two sims. Mountain time? I'm in mountain time. But it's not 9 a.m., so you must be in Colorado or somewhere like that. I'm in Arizona. I thought you were in Australia. Why did I think that? And why the name? Oh, nice.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now.
So where'd the name Cameron McIntosh come from? Are you Scottish or are you Australian? Yeah, there are a lot of Scots in Australia. Angus Young being the obvious one that I can think of off the top of my head. Scottish people get everywhere. You must have some Scottish blood in you somewhere with a name like that. You know, if you're in Mexico, you probably won't be running around bragging. Get to tell Mexico, that is Mexico, isn't it? MX. God, I don't know enough about my geography. Sometimes you should keep your mouth shut when you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, brakes don't work on this setup. Mexico, thank you. Sorry. The worst thing about trying to talk, you know, when you're reading stuff and you're trying to talk, is you say stuff and then you realize that you probably just said something really stupid. Not stupid, but sort of ignorant, if you know what I mean. There's nothing wrong with being ignorant. Ignorant just means you don't have education. Being stupid is worse.
The leader has just done 120.10.
Yeah. Well, McIntosh is a very, very famous Scottish name. Cameron's a very common Scottish first name. I knew a few Camerons when I went to school in Scotland. One of them ended up on the UK Big Brother show, a guy called Cameron Stout, that I used to know from the Orkney Isles in Scotland. And he actually knew his brother rather than him, but he ended up winning the UK Big Brother show. It's kind of funny. I very much he would doubt that he would remember who I am, but he'd probably remember exactly who my grandmother was. She was well known in the town, which sounds really bad, but not like that.
E8.
Almost third gear through turn 1 in this setup. I don't think the Porsche has a very good fixed setup. It is really unforgiving on curves. It has a terrible front end on it.
Oh, sorry.
They're not like a typical like Scottish ginger with the freckles and the... I'm clearly not, as you can tell. I also don't speak with a very strong Scottish accent. I wish I did. All the freckles. That's the kind of stuff when you're a kid, your grandparents are all like, oh, isn't he so cute with all these freckles?
E5.
Thank you. I think that's a class move to let people on track go by. Oh, come on, Paul, turn in.
Okay, Paul, we need to watch these track limits.
After driving that broken car around for so long, I was expecting this to be easy. With like crap ton of grip. Aren't we all these days? So much travel in the world now. I mean, look at us. You're in Mexico, I'm in America.
E2.
Come on, Paul.
Track limits,
Get
this lap will be deleted.
your pace under control. Nothing there, you know. The steering's so vague on this, I might turn my 4-speed back up. Colonizing, yeah. I think America's fancying doing a little of that at the moment. Little Canada action, little Greenland action. Crazy people. It's practice. I'm trying to look at the camera, you know, like be more engaging and be more human, but I can't help, like, if I concentrate when I'm driving, I've noticed from watching I do two really bad and stupid things when I watch the replays. Number one, I make my own motion sim. So when you see me, I'm like leaning into the corners, spinning off. And the other one I do is I look like I'm taking a shit because I'm concentrating too hard, and it's the worst face in the world. No one wants to look like they're constipated on stream, so I need to get over those things. So unless you practice.
If exit is clear, push now. We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
I'm too soon on the gas there. I gotta wait until I'm over the curb. Yeah. if I was Chris Hemsworth, we'd have a different problem altogether because I wouldn't get to do any racing because my wife wouldn't leave me alone. It does make you wonder how Jimmy and the guys do it. I don't think people realize just how difficult it is. I mean, most people can't even string a couple of laps together when they try this, never mind actually race and talk. And can't get this car stopped though. Maybe I need to go. Let's go even further back on our brake fast. And I think we might just increase our feedback.
P3.
Oh really? Is that Ken's daughter? Am I thinking of the right person? Yeah, good for her. So now that's a bloodline worth keeping going, huh? Nice guy, Ken Block. Well, he was. You know who he reminds me of? Is Colin McRae. Like, Colin McRae, if the timing had been right and different, Colin McRae and Ken Block doing stuff together would have been pretty cool. In the day of social media. Yeah, that's true. I can imagine what that would have been like, you know, if the pair of them had been around together at the same time. Third gear's too slow through there. Made a good career out of his racing though, and his whole marketing and I mean, even you saw the last race that I did, it was still a Hoonigan car, the livery car that was next to me. His legend lives on even in iRacing. Quite often see a Hoonigan livery around here. I was a huge Colin McRae fan. When I was growing up. Ken Block, obviously, when I was growing up, wasn't so big, but Colin McRae was huge, and I come from a small town in north of Scotland, and one of the guys there got one of the blue Subarus with the gold wheels while Colin McRae was still running that famous livery, and man, I wanted one of them so bad. I think when I was, God, oh, I was. Yeah, you're a Minecraft generation kid then. I used to play that with my nephews.
V6.
You know, if you ever want a little bit of a lesson in being humbled by youth, play any game with a kid. I remember them, they were over at, staying with us for a little while, and they were playing Fortnite. And they were like, Uncle Paul, play Fortnite, you should have a go, you should have a go. So I had to go playing Fortnite online, and they were sitting watching, and I got into this, whatever you call it, landing on the island or whatever it is. And one of the other players could tell instantly I didn't know what I was doing. And he came over and built a tower all the way around me while I was trying to figure my way around out. And the nephews just could not stop laughing at me. They just thought it was the funniest thing that I was so hopeless at it. This is the only online game I can actually do. Trying to push the pit lane practice.
Speed, box in 280 meters.
Whenever you get a chance, you should always do a pit lane practice and try and push it in practice so you know where to back off from. All right, here we go. What's the predictions on this one? I think it depends on what car number we are. One of the things I like being a low car number, not a low car number, a high car number. I like to be in a low expectation race. It means that if you get crash out, it doesn't really hurt you so much. Which I know is a very negative way to do it, but if you don't have a lot of time to race, it's always good that you don't.
Checkered flags out, P9.
You know, I'm going to be like number 1 or something. Number 12, okay, so that's not too bad. I think P1's probably out of the question. But we got to get in the top 10. Got to get in the top 10. Top 5 really should be our goal. Do like a Mustang.
Pit exit's clear.
I like the noise of the Mustang. You should get bonus points for just making the place sound better. Like when people used to run the old Aston. One of the teams that I was in ran the old Aston Martin, the V12, and Jimmy Broadbent's Race for Mental Health. I think the first or second one. It was a fun car to hammer around for a while in that 24-hour. Zolder's not the track for it though. Okie dokie. I was going to say they probably should have a series you can just jump into and race based on your iRacing irating rather than qualifying. But I guess that's the Nürburgring, Nordschleife, but Ringmeister. Nobody qualifies.
We have 2 laps to get the job done.
Pizza. I got a little heat in the tires. The brakes still seem like the most effective way to get heat in the tires.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 26 Celsius.
A little bit of unnecessary drifting doesn't hurt as well. Just got to be careful not to get pulled up for qualifying standards if you brake too much. Oh, for the sprint, interesting question. What do you think's going on with the Mercedes? Do you think Albon was right that it really was illegal? And do you think they'll have to raise the ride height for the actual race and they're just running the risk to get the... Or in other words, do you think Kimi can actually hold it? Because he's got a car advantage at the moment. I mean, I think that guy's quick. shit, that's an off track.
All right, Paul, you need to watch the track limits.
I guess we're doing it all in the second lap. Yeah, no, I think Kimi is definitely going to be a star. There's no doubt about it. I think he's got a good chance of taking the win. I really do. I don't think there's enough time or inclination to take the risk from the McLaren boys to try and push past them. There's no real incentive for them to do that. It would be different if it was Max or one of the other, one of the McLarens, then, they want to get past each other, but
The leader has just done a 119.49.
I'm more interested in what happens between
Just done a 119.
Piastri and Norris. I think if Piastri does something aggressive on Norris and establishes himself in the lead, that could set the tone for the rest of the year, if it hasn't already. All right, let me concentrate on this lap. That is not the line through there. I'm trying to focus, I promise. But we did kind of mess up the S's there right at the start. Sucks when you mess up, and that was just a little bit too fast, our front end wash. So this is not going to be a great qualifying, I'm afraid. I still feel like I'm just not getting any bite on the brakes at the back, so I'm a little bit more aggressive on the bias. Okay, where does that put us?
P12.
Huh. Exactly where we're supposed to be. For now, anyway. Fair enough time to run around and do a pit stop practice. That was messy. But I do think that there is a good chance Kimi's going to take it. When does it start? I think it's another half an hour on mine, so after this race I think it starts. I'm going to go and watch it. Then I'll probably write some code for a while and then be back on after the qualifying. I was right to the edge there. Ah, see, you gotta really get on the brakes much earlier.
In the pits. Box in 330 meters.
I did that one day. I was in a race. I was trying to come into the pits quickly.
Front left 86 Celsius. Front right 79. Left rear 81. Right rear 73.
Right up him. And I span it here and wedge the car across the pit entry. Right across. Sucks. People behind me. Looking like an idiot. Everybody messes up the pit at some point. Oh, like we're P13. Okay, so where do we think? The top 10's looking hard. It's we'll just see. Still says 0 drop frames, so that's good. It's really weird. Your point. Let's see what my GPU load is on that machine. My GPU load on the medium machine is currently 37-40%. That is actually fairly high, but it's running cool. It's running at 60 degrees. That's not bad. My Ethernet is potentially a problem. Receiving 104 megabits per second. What do I have? 24 gigs, so that's not even close. We got loads of overhead there. Can't show you the screen. It doesn't tell you what your actual bandwidth is. That's my biggest concern with the way I have this set up is the amount of data that the cameras and the
That's the end of the session.
game
13th
takes.
place.
Alrighty, let's see who's on track. Okay, we need a good result here. Excuse me. For the sake of sanity, we need to get in the top 10. I still don't think Porsche is the best car. It seems quite popular around here, though. Test your patience, this man. Not even 9 o'clock in the morning, so I think it's okay. I'm yawning. What was that? Was that the Mercedes next to me?
P13, car number 12. This is a rolling start. Follow car number 15.
Focus racing. Very funny.
Safety car speed is 97 kilometers per hour.
Focus with 2 C's though, that's weird. He needs to focus on his spelling. I don't need to be focused. I need to be better at not being focused. Make it look effortless instead of making it look difficult. You notice all the good drivers when you watch them, everything just seems a lot easier than it is when you do it. That's what I need. God, I do hate weavers. I hate weavers because if it works and you get great tire temperature, no one else around you has it. I love. My wife's got to go to work. While I sit and play games. It's an unfair and cruel, cruel world. So this guy in the McLaren, we want him in front of us for sure. Let him be your battering ram. I like a good battering ram in front of me. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus.
Go, go, go.
That didn't go as planned.
Right side. Car right. Clear right. Right side. Clear right. On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Okay, Paul, decent start. We can build something from here.
Well, we damaged the back of that guy's car unless somebody else did it after. There was a whole lot of stuff going on there. So let's hope I didn't damage the front of my own. So I'm kind of fed up with silly lap 1 incidents, and that was just a terrible start with whoever decided that we were going before we actually were. I think we have a Smurf behind us.
The guy in front is Paul, car number 15.
Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Clear left.
Jesus Christ, that's so tight. Everyone was so slow through there. It's catching me. I am not expecting the concertina. All right. At least we survived that one.
All right, Paul, the next car is Sai, car number 1.
BMW's looking a bit dodgy behind. Okay.
Don't be distracted, defend your position.
Car feels okay. I'm just not sure it's quick. Let's see if this guy is catching us or not. Yeah, he's catching us. So we're losing the cars in front, which do have draft. I think we're a little compromised in straight line speed. Luckily they're fighting.
It's just done 118.90.
Okay, 118 is actually pretty quick around here on a fixed setup.
15th place. Your lap time was 120.34. Sector 1 is 1.2. Off the pace.
I'm not sure we've done a 118 around here yet.
Reel in, Sai. The gap is now 0.45. They're slower than us into turn 3.
I wish I knew what the turn numbers were. That would mean something to me. Oh, look at that dive. That was just ludicrous.
Car right. Clear right.
Yep.
Okay, Paul, you just cut the track. That's a new fastest lap.
Told you that BMW was going to be a problem.
118.73.
He just ran into the back of me and took himself out. He's losing it. Concentrate. See my concentrating face.
Come on, we need to be in front of this guy.
Okay, these guys compromise each other. Can we capitalize?
The next car is Taylor, car number 18.
Uh-oh. They're going to compromise themselves some more.
Okay, Paul, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
I am sure the guy in the Lamborghini who was trying to pass me there that I defended against is probably not happy now that he got caught up by the other car and bundled off the track, and I'm sure he's blaming me for that. But that was nothing to do with me. Okay, good run.
On your right. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Perfect.
Come on, Paul. Good stuff. Keep it
That was
going.
a good under.
V14.
Good switchback.
The car in front is Sai, car number 1.
Half the battle with braking, you know, try and pass somebody into that last corner complex is it's not about trying to pass them going into the corner, it's about putting them offline for the switchback. It helped that the guy was slow. That helped. But we're still only 14th.
Fastest lap for Machado, 118.64. The gap to Sai ahead is increasing. It's now 1.9 seconds.
Like we're running 1 minute 20s. The leader is running 1:18s. That is just embarrassing. 1 minute 19.
That's your quickest lap.
It also helps that we had a practice race. And it also helps that we probably don't have as much damage as we did in the last race with the whole car caved in. Is that the Mr. Weavy McLaren in front of us? I don't think it is. Okay, 119.3, it's getting better.
119.33.
I think that mid 119s is kind of my pace.
15 behind is now 1.7.
Not going to get any wins with that kind of pace, so maybe by the end of the
10
weekend
minutes to go. That's 10 minutes
we can
left.
shave another half and get down into the high 118s. That would be nice. A little too early on the gas there. Are we catching draft now from
P13 ahead is now
P13?
1.4 seconds.
Sure would be nice if we're catching some draft. Oof, we barely stayed on the track there. Actually, technically, we didn't stay on the track. But we stayed in the iRacing
that's half
defined
distance.
limits at least.
Fuel levels are fine.
Nope, too late to turn in for that. Yeah, but you staying quiet just makes it less interesting. I'm not here just for trying to do well on the race, and I want to chat with people. I want it to be more of a social experience than me sitting in this room all alone,
14th.
looking like I'm trying to take a dump. Especially every time I press the brake pedal.
The gap in front is now 1.8.
I didn't see that pass coming. Oh good, they're going to go side by side.
Okay, Paul, the next car is car number 19, B license, B14. That was at 119.66.
I think it's going to be like anything else doing the editing. It's once you get your workflow sorted out, it'll probably become a little bit easier. All right, what do we do with these two?
The guy in front is Sai, car number 1.
Oh, yeah, the cone. Dima, you had a couple of cones stuck under your car that just popped out, so I think you're going to pick up some pace.
Right side, clear right.
I want him to keep putting pressure on the guy in front. Oops.
Nice racing, James.
Bit of 50-50 chance they'll kill each other.
0.6 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
It's one of my biggest pet peeves is how the iRacing cones can get trapped under your car, cost you seconds a lap. I gotta get past this guy. I just don't want to make it 3 wide. By trying to do it somewhere where he's overtaking. There are some very old parts of this game. And there are some new parts. It's quite clever how they've actually managed to do it. But it's the service. You just can't beat the service. Okay, we're going to have to go past him here.
On your right.
I don't want to go on the inside.
Still
Oh, wow.
Clear
Those cones
right.
are killing him.
Nice move, mate.
All right. If we get past this guy, we are at least back where we started. Wow, that's a lot of work to get back where you
13th
started.
place. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
We kind of do need to get past this guy. I wonder if we can do it in 5 minutes. I'm not sure we can. We are catching him though.
Use all the track, force him to find the gap.
Oh, that will help. And that will help. Okay, so he's feeling pressure.
Okay, Paul, the next car is Granata, car number 19, B license. The gap to Granata in front is now 0.7.
Cringy, cringy. I hate hearing the words B license. You think by now they would have fixed the dip on the inside curb in the second part of that corner.
That last lap was at 119.45.
He's going wide. He's going wide.
Push, 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 we can get this guy.
He is making mistakes. We gotta be able to get him. That's not the neatest either. I think we were clean through there. Not gonna be this time around, but maybe we can set him up for the switchback. I think if we can make him think we're gonna do something stupid. Not doing
Just
it.
had a warning for cutting the track. You have 6 incident points.
He was having none of that. I don't want him finding his big boy pants now. I mean, he kept the other guy behind him long enough when the other guy was quick. So I suspect he's going to put up a robust defense.
To go, 2 minutes.
This is the corner he keeps messing up. I'm a little too close to him to capitalize if he messes up. There it comes.
Car left.
This might be too
Hold
soon.
your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Oh, look at that, let me go. That was very sportsmanlike of him.
Car number 6.
I like it when people sort of go, yeah, you got me. Have my place. Yeah, that's just, it's just a nice piece of driving.
B12.
Otherwise, you just dive into the corner alongside somebody and you're just gonna waste everybody's time. Definitely not another place in us because I think the next lap is the last lap. I don't think this has been a bad race. Just disappointing to only be back at 12th. Okay, good. No threat from behind. is the last lap. I thought it would be.
One more lap to go. The lap time was at 1:19.73.
Up, we're going deep. Just about got it stopped though. At a cost though. It is insufferable that you get that tire build up, the heat build up. You do one bad corner and then it just sticks with you on the next one. Oh well. Formula One time. I don't know in your time zones, but in my time zone it starts the same in everybody's time zone. That's a stupid thing to say. But the coverage starts in 5 minutes on mine. So I'm gonna go and watch that. I do appreciate those who hung around and watched for a little while. Cameron, I really enjoyed talking to you, so thanks mate, I appreciate that. Good luck with the helmet design. If you do figure out how to do it,
V12, that's it, we're done.
and you do get going with it, and you do want me to flip a little money your way, mate, I would be more than happy for you to maybe do one for me eventually, but not until it's not work. I don't want you doing it if it's shitty and you don't enjoy it. That sucks. That just takes the fun out of everything. Excuse me. All right, everybody, let's go and watch Formula One. Let's see how Kimi does. I think he's going to hold it. Not the most exciting race. Did I have damage on that one? Actually, let's have a quick look. What happened? I hit somebody on the front, didn't I? Oh, hey, go back. No, that car. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit light damage on the front. Look. Can we just have one race without some damage? Oh, wrong way. Not much damage. Just a little. Enough to make a difference. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one. I will catch you after the qualifying later today. I'm going to come back on and do some. So I hope you all have a great day. Like usual stuff. Take care. See you later.